The Orlando Magic have fired Jamahl Mosley after a rough season plagued with injury and a first-round exit that saw them almost take out the Pistons, who were a lot of fans' favorites to come out of the East. Now that's impressive for sure, and a lot of fans are saying it was the wrong move, mainly because of this run. But I don't think it was a bad move at all, honestly. Looking back at this season, besides the injuries, it was clear he had lost the players in the locker room, especially after their loss to Boston to end the season. For those who don't know, the Boston Celtics played a lineup of G League players and rookies, and nobody that had played more than 20 minutes per game that season, versus the Orlando Magic, who played all of their best players, all $40 million contracts, and Boston whooped Orlando like a bad stepchild. That was single-handedly the worst loss of the season. Now, obviously, the Hawks had the worst loss in the playoffs, but still, even when Orlando was healthy, it never felt like they were a legitimate threat or that they were following a solid game plan. Now, I don't believe that that's entirely the coach's fault, and some blame definitely goes to the players. But they have Franz, Bane, and Paolo all making $40 million next season, along with Suggs, who's making 35. They have no draft capital for their future after giving them all to the Grizzlies for Bane, so a rebuild is off the table, but they definitely need to make some changes. Now, the first change that they absolutely must make is breaking up Paolo and Franz. This duo has never worked. Two forwards with no jumper, and they always play insanely better when one of them is off the court. Now, getting rid of Paolo would just be stupid, because every time he goes to the playoffs, he has amazing performances, and he proves why he was the number one overall pick. But you gotta get rid of Franz. And there are teams who would love to have him. A 6'10 forward who can put up 20 a night, still young, and the only problem is that he's making $40 million a year. They would have to pay that, but there still are definitely teams that are interested in getting him, such as, for one, the Pistons. Yes, who even though they just beat the Magic, it's more clear than ever that they need a secondary scorer on that team, and they can make the money work and the draft capital work without giving up too much. Another team like that would be the Cavs. They could part with the combo of Allen and Max Strus to finally fix the wing position. Now, the bottom line is they will have suitors in the trade market for Franz. Another thing the Magic need to do, though, is utilize that young talent that they have. They got players like Anthony Black, who looked amazing at certain points this season, and Tristan da Silva, Jett Howard, Jace Richardson, all first-round picks still on their rookie contracts, who just need to be given a real shot to prove themselves or ship them off for other assets, but don't have them warming up the bench for another mediocre season. The next thing they need to do, fire all of that medical staff. Because, my God, this team has always struggled with injuries, going back to the Nikola Vujacic days, and they need to fix that as well as fire their damn GM who gave up 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane this season, whose most notable point this season was attacking OG Anunoby. Brian Windhorst also noted that the Magic don't even seek out trades and only look at offers sent to them, and they don't shop their own players. So they haven't even unlocked Trade Finder yet, and that is unacceptable. And the last thing they need to do is rebrand back to the 90s Magic. They had an amazing logo and an amazing jersey set. Compared to now, it is a completely different team, and it just looked way better back in the day. Now, I know this was a bit of a fast-paced, but I'd like to thank you for watching.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.